Okay, so then after you compare y with the remaining one like x of. Yeah, so do the same. So your benefit minus benefit divide by cost minus cost.
No, bro, more than one?
More than one, we choose the one.
Yeah, more than one, you choose the new one.
The project Y.
Yeah, project Y. If it's less than one, you choose Z.
Okay,
So over here, okay, so over here you find the value is 0.4, which is less than 1. Less than 1 means you stick to the original one, you ignore X. So you just select program Y. Because the incremental ratio is less than 1. So you see how they give the marks. 1 mark, 1 more mark. So you show your workings clearly.
So this one is incremental ratio.
Yeah, incremental ratio. So you will not have that tough a time. No, so you will not be losing irrelevant marks for nothing.
Hello?
Yeah.
Project Y.
Yeah, the sound is not working. So that benefit cost ratio. So
Program
very,
or project
very,
Y?
very easy to get marks.
Okay.
What is it? Anything
Program
that,
or?
huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
Project.
So you go. So we know the new one of x. We go back to y because it's less than 1. Yeah.
Okay.
So these are the typical kind of questions they ask you. Yeah, benefit cost ratio. So you know about benefit cost ratio, how to calculate, then how to do incremental benefit cost ratio. Yeah. And like that, you have completed one question.
How many marks? 2, 1, 3.
How many marks?
Wow.
How many?
11 marks.
11 marks. Oh. Yeah, there, you're
Like that, 11 marks theory.
Yeah, 3 marks, free, really free. There are very few things.
Kenapa bro? Bulan kan?
It is more than one. So just compare Y lah. So எது compare பண்ண சொல்றாங்களோ அதுதான் நம்ம
Yeah.
So
Why can I move?
So important is practice, you know.
comparing X.
I think I see that
Next week, how many
better.
tests you have? You all got a project management or life cycle on
I
Tuesday.
send you, Ken. You
Wednesday
think
project
forget that one.
management.
I
No, you
send
all
you.
got Thursday to study. And Friday is decision and cost analysis. Boss don't give you leave. I give you all revision notes. Okay, so next one, sensitivity analysis. Yeah, so what is this sensitivity analysis?
Present work.
Yeah. So evaluating this, so this is present work. So based on whether the project is economically feasible. Is it economically feasible?
How to see?
Huh? You think this project is economically feasible? So you know how to tell. Just wait the 0% one. 0%.
All meet up 0%. So
What is the present work?
300,000.
Yeah, 300,000. Yeah. So positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. So it's economically feasible. Yeah, because you know when 0% is just 300,000.
Positive.
Teacher, if
Yeah.
negative left.
So
Negative up to negative 20% is still above 0. You see 0 here. The 0 line is here.
this is not just now the table, right?
What table?
The
Oh yeah,
quiz.
just on the table for the quiz when I show you. Okay, yeah, screw up. So they will ask you which one is more sensitive. So you test your already. Which one is more sensitive? Which one do you think is more sensitive? Annual revenue, yeah, because more steep. So you need to explain it because it's more steep. Which one is least sensitive?
Useful, right?
Yeah, useful life. So yeah, so this one more sensitive is so called the. Oh, okay. This one is trick question. They ask you to compare annual expenses or initial investment. So you need to see annual expenses, which is your purple color line, and your initial investment. Of course, it's your initial investment, because between your purple color line and the blue one, yeah, blue is more steep than the purple color one. So it's your initial investment, where it's a steeper slope.
Initial.
Yeah. Then least most sensitive and least sensitive. So just now you have your annual revenue and your useful life. So over here. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Does anyone have extra worksheets of the worksheets?
That's nice.
Most sensitive. Annual revenue.
Okay, so we go on to question 3.
Question 3. So long.
Yeah.
What is it here?
Uh,
So we go on to question 3. So question 3 is about defender and challenger.
Last day, bro.
Yeah.
Last day of class.
So it's about, okay, so maybe from the side you can just take photo for now. Later I will give you the printout.
You get from me $2.
This after decision cost analysis you can earn money. Yeah, so
No,
so
later I
basically
tell
over
you I'm taking
here,
video.
so right now they have a current heat exchanger and they are considering a new heat exchanger. So these are information given. So they ask you which one is the defender. You know, which one
The
is
current.
Yeah, current one. Yeah, current one is the heat. Because the asset they own. Oh, 2 bucks just like that.
Huh?
2 bucks just like this.
Tapi perlu current ni.
Huh?
No, current is always the defender.
Yeah, current is always defender. That's correct.
This one I think last week. I think last week.
Yeah, correct. Last week. Yeah, last week we learned about
UAE,
defender and challenger. So still
Ah,
remember.
correct.
Yeah, don't forget. Exam is next week. After next Friday, you can forget everything.
Normally like that lah.
Yeah, normally like that.
After exam, lost it.
Yes. Then can celebrate holiday. Okay, so next one is, of course, this one is straight line depreciation. So straight line depreciation. So likewise, you can use so this one is your book value at year 3. You apply this formula to get. So I believe 2 lessons ago I went through with you all a lot of revision about depreciation. So just I say remember to also know how to do declining balance depreciation.
Book value 3 years.
In BB3 means year 3, book value at year 3. Okay. Then the next one is calculate the market value based UAC. You know.
So it's minus 20,800 minus like.
This one. What is
B.
this? 8,000.
B, question B.
Yeah. Oh, which one?
Minus
Oh yeah, this one minus.
cannot see.
20,800 minus 208. Yeah, the minus is a bit small, right? So you want me to put a space.
You give a space better.
Okay, you put a space. Yeah. So after a space, I put a space. So it seems more spacious. Okay. Oh, you need to put 2 minus. Answer sheet is answer sheet is a controlled item, you know. It is a controlled item. Yeah. Controlled item. So okay, so the next one is UAC. UAC actually, like that's what I say, is like annual worth, you know. So you have your this 20,800 multiplied by 5 your annual given your present. So this one is present. Then you plus your 850. So basically your difference then over here annual maintenance cost is 850 minus 14,200. So where's the 14,200? Yeah, over here. So this is actually based on what you have at the end of year 3. Find your annual, give your future, and you look out the factor notation and you get this. And you get this value, 6823.02. So this is your EUAC. So then thereafter you do comparison. This is very important. After you calculated the EUAC of 6823, right? You compare with current is 6880. Then you think should replace or not replace? Should replace or not replace? So remember last week I mentioned the smaller the number, the better it is for decision making. Yeah, so should not, because the current one is 6680, right? This one is 6823. So you should not replace. Okay. So they ask you what's the study period, what assumptions should be used. So you look at your 88, right? Used for 3 years. So your service life, okay, 8 years. Study period 3 years. So you cannot use repeatability. So definitely it's co-terminated. 3 years, co-terminated. So all these are free marks. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Again. Okay, can. Okay.
I'm taking a video.
Yeah, take a video.
Later you send
No need lah, since you all copy.
No lah, send lah.
No, we need to
Important lah.
cross reference.
$100.
Yeah. So then after why a company needs to conduct replacement analysis. Okay, these are standard answers from your notes. So you can just copy and paste, put it in. Why do replacement analysis? Why do defender? So typically a question, right? They see a question is of this type, you know which LU to go to. So one good practice is table content. So you just go that directly. So then you click. Okay. What? LU 16. So this was the one just I was talking. The half of the game for decision.
Maybe you send me.
What? So you know what is square? Square is
Copy
decision
anymore.
node.
Taking video.
So if you see a square, right, they ask you which one, what's the value next to the square. You choose the higher of the two value. Event, right? Event certain, so you need probability calculation.
So go down for what?
Let me go down.
Just go down for what? No, go down.
Down or up?
Down.
Down.
Okay.
Up. Go up.
Up.
Up some more.
Up.
Come on.
So until here.
Okay.
A bit more.
More.
Okay, then.
Kita apa tiin lah.
Okay, go down.
Okay.
Don't write the.
So you all take photo. Then after that you all do revision. You write down. Writing will happen because your is paper based exam. Paper based exam, so you need to practice how to write very fast. We write after 30 minutes or hand cram how. So you need to practice writing.
Tiin lah.
Right. So important to know what is this square, circle, and how you do the calculation. What?
Oh, stop writing it.
Stop writing. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? What? Okay, so this is a question about
5.
what is this? Oh, this is depreciation calculation. So this is actually a step-by-step depreciation calculation using straight line. So straight line, they ask you what's the depreciation in first year, what is the book value at the end of 3 years. So interchangeably you can use straight line, or if it's declining balance depreciation, you can use that. Then they'll ask you to calculate taxable income. So taxable income is actually just the revenue minus your depreciated amount minus your cost. So this 45,000 will be taxed. Right. So also remember, just like I mentioned, the total remember to write down in your notes, because during exam you cannot look at your mobile phone and switch. Yeah. Because yeah. Okay. So got nothing for or video.
Video, the video go first.
Video. Then you need to stop or go forward.
Can go.
Okay.
You can go anywhere.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, so the next thing is we talk about tax. So you notice that here rate at 80% of taxable income. So this taxable income will be, yeah. So what is the tax amount for first year? So it's 45,000 times 18%. This is. So the next important thing is after tax cash flow. Remember, for after tax cash flow, right? You cannot include the depreciation. So it's just your 90,000 minus your cost, because the thing about depreciation is a book kind of deduction. So minus, which is 70,000 minus away your tax amount. So your cash flow for the first year is 61,900. This is common across all companies. So all about money. So what's the after tax MAR is you get your MAR times 1 minus 18%, and that's your after tax MAR. So this is another very popular question. So they ask you which depreciation method to be used, in the calculation of depreciation amount. So it depends on, let's say you want pay less tax in the first year, because the thing about the declining balance, right, or double declining balance is the first few years they depreciate a lot. So if you want to pay more taxes in the first few years, you use declining or double declining, because the rate of depreciation is much higher, like 0.4%. It depends on our calculation compared to linear. Okay, then you understand this. Huh?
Write so much one mark.
Need to digest it.
Do the digest. Do the digest. Okay.
Oh, it's on the learning curve.
But of course, along the way, next one bit of revision. If you all have any question, don't understand, you can ask me. You can message me. You want to call me?
You can ask me.
Huh? Yeah, anyone at LU you can ask me. Yeah, you can ask me anytime, provided I'm not sleeping. Yeah. So. If you see me replying to you after midnight, means I'm not able to sleep. Yeah. So over here is what do you call it? You're 3% in charge of making keyboard. So this this one is learning curve. So this is revision and practice for learning curve. Yeah. Okay, don't put my video on YouTube. Yeah. So the thing is like one of the worker take 10 minutes to assemble his first keyboard. And the slope, okay, so the thing about learning curve, they have this learning curve. So they just calculate 88%. So typically for learning curve calculation, there's always a two-step thing. Number one, you need to calculate this thing called n, this coefficient, this factor. So which is log of, like what's the percentage divided by log 2, and you get a value. So this is an important step. Log of like what is the 88%, 0.88 divided by log 2, and you get this. And once you get this right, you can actually start repeating your formula to see like maybe at keyboard. Is this? Okay, so this actually should be maybe number 9. 9 is that. Yeah, okay, so the 9 keyboard, right? So it's 10 times 9 to the power of this value is equal to 6.67. Okay, so basically in his 9 keyboard, it will take 6.67 minutes, for example. Yeah, the 9 keyboard.
The lock.
Yeah, lock. So this is an important factor. Lock 2, yeah, lock 2.
Lock then number 2.
Yeah, so I show you all this what? Yeah, so it's lock 0.88. Yeah, lock 2. Okay, get this minus 0.44. Yeah, of course if you use your calculator, it depends on what calculator. Some calculator you put the number then you press lock. Some is you lock first followed by the number.
Here to put the lock and then put in as lock 0.88 then divided by lock then number 2.
Yeah, correct. So this is learning curve. Huh? Oh no, it's always lock 2. Always lock 2. Yeah, because this is actually based on an actual research that they study. They find that lock 2 describe learning curve perfectly. Lock 3, lock 4, the other lock value do not describe learning curve as well. How what? Yeah. Okay, then after that they continue on. Oh, this is no more things. Oh, this is pretty long. No need to go into all. I will remove this one. Okay, just focus on this. Okay. So assume that this person, he tell you that it takes this amount of time to assemble 14 keyboard. What is the time required to assemble 25 keyboard? So likewise, you repeat the same thing again. So because they tell you it's 0.85, so you can find the n value again. Then after you apply the formula, but now they, instead of telling you to find how much time, right? They tell you to find what's the first keyboard given the given the 14 keyboard. So you have this value they give, then you do a bit of mathematics, then you get k value to be 11.08. Yeah, so this is a bit of mathematics.
Back question.
Back, up. You want me to go? Yeah.
No.
And you in here. Okay. So then after you go to Candy's scenario, 25th keyboard. So likewise you put in the 0. This is actually 0.93. Yes, just make sure the number is consistent. Yeah, change number. So so we just keep it at 0.93. Okay, let me just verify which is the number. 93. Yeah.
So 93 is correct.
Yeah, so 93 is correct. So this one is 0.93. So 0.93 divided by log 2 and you get this value. So then thereafter you put in the first value, you multiply by this value to the power of something, and you get the timing. So the time for it to assemble 25th keyboard is 8.43 minutes. So it's learning curve. So you just applying the formula. Then some of the more advanced one is you reverse apply the formula. Yeah.
Any question we need to do the cash flow?
Yes. Oh, haven't come to that. You notice if you scroll below, there's cash flow diagram. You ask the right question. Ask the right question, Camille. So you have infusion. I call this a good infusion for next week. Yeah. Cash flow is free. Cash flow diagram is free marks for you all, you know. Free marks as they call cash flow. You all finished taking this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at question like cash flow diagram over here, they just give you some information and say, please draw cash flow diagram. So for different one of the over there, you get marks. Yeah. Whoa, then immediately give you 7 marks or 5 marks or don't know how many marks. Yeah.
So you will give a diagram where we can, it's like 5 years or not 35 years.
Oh, definitely no, definitely not so long. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, because the longer amount of years we give you, the more marks we give. So we try not to do that. Right? Or it becomes 3 marks. If you 35 years, means 35 marks draw a cash flow diagram. Yeah.
Just one question enough.
So that's why. So it give you a few years, like 5 years or 6 years. Yeah. Then after that, yeah. So then after, so remember your arrow direction need to be correct. You invest 25,000, arrow going down. Then over here, annual revenue 38,000, up all the way. Then you suddenly have the salvage value 4,005. Then you can draw an additional arrow here. Then after, what do you have? Expense 2,006. Then go to and increase $400 per year. So first year is this. So plus 400 plus 400. 400 plus 800 plus 1,002 plus 1,006. Okay. Now what? Very easy. Yeah. Then after next, you need to calculate what is your it can be present verb, it can be future verb, or any verb. So you read the question carefully. What? Yeah. So this one, you look at this diagram, so you need to apply, like just I mentioned, you need to apply you just apply your annual verb annual verb gradient or that formula, then you get an answer. So like this one present verb, so this one is minus 75k. Then find present given annual verb, find present given gradient over here. Then find your present given your future is here. So you put it up, then everything add together, you get this value. Okay. Okay. So this is familiarization with the structure of questions that will get for exam. So you show step by step, then you should be okay. So to prepare for this exam, you all look through the PowerPoint revision notes which are given to you all. Then some of the things you all don't understand, right? You all from there go to the respective topic. So you need to know which is the LU. From there you know which is the LU to look for. Then do this. Of course, you'll take a lot of photo. Then write it down properly. Practice through it. Or actually, you go back home, you all can practice. Practice first, you all don't understand, then look at the answer, then finally do it.
Video?
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah, then after. You have mobile phone? Oh, okay.
Kidding. Kidding.
Okay.
Kidding.
Then after your. Yeah. We write through it. Then on the day, just go for exam. So next Friday will be 7th, 8th. But also, of course, before that,